Quantum Souls.
Good morning, everyone. Mike Arend here, founder of Infinite Success Academy and author of the book, You're the One. We're out here today on a beautiful morning. It's around 8:15 here in Panama on the shores of the Pacific Ocean. So, I've got the drone following us wherever we go, and I wanted to talk about something today, something we all have, which is desire. Of course, it's desire. Where would we be without desire? And that means desire for anything. So, desire is how the universe came to be. It just was a singular entity until it realized it wanted to do more. See, it was I am, but it wanted to know, what can I become? Just like you and I, what can we become? How powerful can we be? Who we really are. So, this desire is innate in all of us because we're creatures of the universe, created by our Creator, no matter what you call that. So, in terms of working and hustling and trying to get ahead in today's tough economy, tough business scenarios, I've come up with a little formula, and that's desire plus acceptance equals results. So desire, we all know what that is. We just talked about that. But what's this acceptance part? And I don't mean, just accepting your lot in life. That's not good at all. But to be able to realize that you don't have to do this hard hustle and grind work. I mean, desire plus hustle and grind does not equal results. Desire plus winning the lottery in a rich family does not give you results. Desire plus having a whole bunch of social media followers does not equal results. All those things are a prescription for burnout. And there's been many, many people that have fallen into that trap. And along the way to burnout, many people end up getting addicted to certain things. Whatever that is, alcohol, drugs, shopping, trying to get friends, trying to make friends, trying to get people to love them. And that's a big one. That's what everybody's actually trying to do on social media, is get attention, to feel some sort of love, because that's absent in their lives. So, if you can just decide that you're not going to resist life anymore, you're just going to accept what comes with the flow, the natural flow of the universe. So that means you need to adopt a little bit of a work less attitude. Now, that might be not what you're willing to hear, but we're not here to just work and have a life. We're here to desire things and accept things and then live a life. Not work to have a life, but to live a life. That is very, very important. It's like planting seeds as you go along. And as you plant seeds, they start to sprout. So that's what you need to be thinking of if and when you're willing to accept the universal flow into your life. Good morning. Yeah, you'll never get it. Yes, the tide is on its way in here, as you might be able to see here. I'm going to spin you around here. How's that? Now you can see the tide coming in with a shot of the ocean. It's quite calm today. So, let's get back to our talk. So we were talking about living a life, not working for a life. And that goes hand in hand with my philosophy of thoughts become things. So we have a desire that suddenly is planted in our brain from the universe, from the cosmos, that we want to do something or want to attain something or somebody, or it doesn't matter what that is. So we have that desire, and now that gives us thoughts. So we start thinking about it. How can we attain this? How can we go about doing these things? But the problem is, when you think about the cursed hows, then so I just stopped and talked to a gentleman about the drone. So many people are interested in how this drone follows me around. So anyway, we were talking about living your life, not working your life. So how do we accomplish that? Because when we have those thoughts about what we want to do, our desires, we go, how can we do that? I don't know. And we start making excuses and saying, I'll never be able to do that. I haven't got enough money. I'm too short. I'm too tall. I'm too fat. I'm too thin. We just make excuses to justify our end, which means we have inaction. And the desire plus acceptance needs action. So you're accepting that you need to perform some sort of action in order to get your desire. Keeping in mind you're living a life, not working a life. So, I kind of liken it to a pitcher and batter situation. So, you think that you're the batter and you have to hit the ball out of the park every time, the first time, right? You're up there and you're ready to swing, bang, you miss the ball. You miss a few more, you get 3 strikes, and you got to try something else. Or maybe you just hit the ball a little bit and you get out at first. But that's the part where you're trying. But it's not you that's the batter. You are the pitcher. And the universe is the batter. And they're waiting for a good pitch. So, you just have to pitch something to that batter, which is the universe, and they will hit it out of the park. And suddenly, you'll find out how powerful you really are. And that idea you pitched, it stuck. You had serendipities that happened. You met people that you didn't even know. And they started talking to you, and you mentioned what you wanted to do. And suddenly they go, you know what, I can help. But if you sit at home on the couch eating Doritos, watching Netflix, none of that's going to happen. You have to get out there, put yourself out there, and have a network of people that can help you. Do you think all these millionaires, billionaires did it themselves? No way. There's no way. They got help. And they decided to look for help. They hired people to do some of those things, A, they hate to do, or B, they're no good at. They're good at certain things. And that's how they get ahead. And they hire out people to help them with those projects. I just did that recently. I hired a person on Fiverr to create my author webpage. Yeah, I could have done it. I could have stumbled through it. But it probably would have taken me 2 days. It took her about half an hour. So that was a great investment, don't you think? Oh, I gotta spin you around again, don't I? All right, let's take you up there. So we've turned around and we're starting to head back. Man, it's a beautiful day. There's not much wind. And I'm sweating walking here on the beach. Of course, the sun is pretty intense here in Panama. So that is how you don't have to worry about the house. You just have to keep doing what you're doing. Keep moving forward. Do not give in to these little resistances that pop up. And that's what I mean by acceptance. Accept those things and work through them. You're working for a life, remember, not working just to work. So, there's another analogy I like to use, which is a GPS analogy. And, you get in your car and you enter something in your navigation system or your phone and you tell it to go. But you're not moving anywhere. What the heck is going on? You're not moving anywhere because you haven't put it in gear yet. You forgot, you started the car, but you didn't put it in gear, so you're not going to go anywhere. And your life is the same. Until you get it in gear, and start moving forward. Now, they can be baby steps, right? Little baby steps, or they can be big, long strides sometimes. And that's what you have to think about, that you need to get moving. So now you're driving along, you've got your destination plotted into the GPS, and then you say, well, how long is it going to take me to get there? And you'll say, well, I guess the GPS tells me it's an hour and a half. So you keep following it for an hour and a half. But how do you know when you actually get there? How do you know when you make it, when you get to your desired destination? Well, you don't know until you arrive. You see that little point, that little checkered flag or whatever it is on your nav system that shows you where you are, and then the navigation system announces you have arrived at your destination. That's the only time you know that you got there. So, if you quit just at the last corner because you didn't know if you'd arrive, then you've lost. How many times have you given up on something, a great idea, but you decided to give up? But you're just around the corner from your dream destination. So you never do know. And you're going to have a whole bunch of hows in between, which means up and downs, troubles and issues and problems that you have to overcome. And that's what we have to do as human beings in this life. Whether you search for your desired results or not, you're gonna have problems. Sorry, that's just life. You're gonna have issues you need to go through. Sitting on the couch eating Doritos watching Netflix, you're gonna have issues, right? You're gonna get fat, you're gonna get lazy, and then you won't be able to participate in hardly anything in life anymore, and you'll probably die early. So, that's how you get rid of the hows. You pitch to the universe and let them hit. And you never give up. Never give up, because your success may just be right around the corner. So, desire plus acceptance equals results. Get rid of that hustle and grind crap that they're trying to tell you about on the internet. That's what you have to do. You do have to take action. You do have to do some work. But you know what? There's time to do tomorrow's work tomorrow, not today. Make a list of the 3 things you need to accomplish tomorrow. Make them before you go to bed, or sometime the previous day. And you do those 3 things. Knock them off. And you know what? Now you have had a successful day. And it's the successful days that get you what you want, not the unsuccessful days, which is what would happen if you didn't have a plan. But because if you wrote those 3 things down, you now have a plan. You know what to do. And I'm not just talking about, I'm going to work out in the morning. Specific exercises. Not just, I'm going to work on my business. No, what are you going to do? I'm going to create a business plan this morning. Those are specific items, not just, wishy-washy stuff. So, take care. I love you. We'll talk to you again very soon. Hello, everybody. Just me again. If you want to find out who you really are, just look up here. And if you want to find out how to create success in your life and business, look right up here. Take care. Bye for now.